you're going to hear the name of Antonio Guterres' son, because this is the beginning of the end for Mr. Big Tony. Okay, it's the end of Thursday, August 30th, and this edition is about Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, and his conflict of interest. Undisclosed until today. Intercity Press has written a story today, an exclusive, how the son of Antonio Guterres, here's his name, we have a pad, this is a news program, Pedro Gumarães y Melo de Oliveira Guterres, who works for PT Portugal, which is a company at Intercity Press, thrown out, 58 days, beaten up and then thrown in the street, and then banned for life by his global communicator / Grand Inquisitor Alison Smale. She did a review of Intercity Press without speaking to me once, and there's no appeal. It's disgusting, but that's how the UN rules, because they have friendly people. They're very friendly to Antonio. They just cared about what Antonio says about North Korea. And he'll say the right thing. He's like a magic 8-ball. Antonio Guterres has a conflict of interest. His son, Pedro Gumarães y Melo de Oliveira Guterres, is doing business in the countries that I just named, 4 in Africa and 1, lower income, in Asia. Timor Leste, Angola, Namibia, Santo Tomé y Príncipe, and Cabo Verde. So therefore, what are the conflict of interest provisions that are in place? Why didn't he disclose this on his financial form? I've seen it. All it talks about is the Club of Madrid. Very proud to be a member of the Club of Madrid. But he's a member of another club, and it's the Club of Conflicted of Interest officials. Well, we also reported on UNDP, double dipping by people with 2 passports, and his spokesman, who promised an answer, never provided one. Because, you see, they think they can just make it go away by beating journalists up. Partying with Al Jazeera. That's what Stephane Dujarric did. They're the guys, the geniuses that helped get Guterres elected. They are the ones who somehow, inexplicably, were given an exclusive of the General Assembly debate. It had never happened before, but Antonio Guterres is corrupt. Many things that have never happened before, including the beating up of a journalist. And so therefore we're going to end. Mr. Secretary General, why have I been banned from the UN? For 17 days I can't enter the UN. I'm a journalist. It's censorship. Your security roughed me up as I covered the budget, and I can't come in for 17 days. It's called censorship. It's really unfortunate. You need to do something about it. I wrote to you on June 25th. I said Lieutenant Dobbins had attacked me. Why didn't you do anything on Cameroon? 100 villages burned down. A journalist thrown in the street that asks about it. It's shameful. It's shameful censorship by the Secretary General.